Every electric car on the road today runs on one thing. Not motors, not software, batteries. And inside every battery is a story most people have never heard. A story of mining, chemistry, billion-dollar factories, and a global race for power. Today, you will see how EV batteries are really made and why this process may decide the future of transportation. Stay until the end because one hidden material controls everything. Welcome to Factforge. An electric vehicle battery does not begin in a factory. It begins underground, deep inside the earth. Lithium, nickel, cobalt, graphite. These are the four pillars of modern EV batteries. Lithium comes from salt lakes and rock mines. Cobalt mostly comes from one place, the Congo. Nickel is taken from massive open-pit mines. Graphite is refined from carbon-rich rock. These raw materials travel thousands of miles before reaching a battery factory. Some travel farther than the cars they will power. Once the minerals arrive, the real transformation begins. Inside chemical plants, lithium is turned into lithium carbonate or lithium hydroxide. Cobalt is purified. Nickel is refined. Graphite is milled into ultra-fine powder. These powders will become the heart of a battery, the battery's electrodes. A lithium-ion battery has three main parts: the anode, the cathode, and the separator. The anode is usually made of graphite. The cathode is a complex blend of lithium, nickel, cobalt, and manganese. The separator is a thin plastic film that keeps them apart, but allows ions to pass through. This tiny sheet controls life and death inside the battery. If it fails, the battery can explode. To build the electrodes, factories create thick black liquid called slurry. This slurry is made from metal powders, binders, and solvents. It is spread onto long sheets of copper and aluminum foil. These sheets are dried in massive ovens, then pressed flat with giant rollers. This creates smooth, even layers of active material. This step must be perfect. A tiny air bubble can destroy a battery cell. The coated sheets are now cut into strips. They are stacked or rolled into tight spirals. This forms the shape of the battery cell. Some are flat, some are round, some are large and rectangular. Tesla uses cylindrical cells. Other companies use pouch cells. Each design changes performance, cost, and safety. Once the layers are assembled, they are inserted into metal cases. Now comes one of the most dangerous steps. Liquid electrolyte is injected. This fluid allows lithium ions to move between electrodes. Without it, no electricity flows. But this liquid is highly flammable. That is why battery factories are built like clean rooms. Dust is banned. Moisture is deadly. One drop of water can ruin an entire cell. The cells are sealed. Now they are charged for the first time. This is called formation. It is not about power. It's about building a protective layer inside the battery. This layer controls how the battery will behave for years. If formation is rushed, the battery will fail early. Factories can spend days just on this step. After formation, the batteries are aged. They sit in temperature-controlled rooms. They are tested again and again. Capacity, voltage, and internal resistance. Only the best cells move forward. The rest are rejected. Some factories throw away up to 30%. That is the hidden cost of quality. Now the cells are grouped into modules. Modules are combined into packs. Packs include cooling systems, sensors, and safety circuits. This is where EV batteries become intelligent. Modern battery packs have more computing power than early cars. They monitor every cell. They balance energy. They prevent overheating. A single bad cell can bring down the whole pack. That is why control systems are critical. But here's the hidden truth. The battery is the most expensive part of an electric car. Sometimes it costs more than the rest of the vehicle. That is why countries are racing to build gigafactories. The US, China, Europe. Whoever controls battery supply controls the future of transportation. There's another truth. EV batteries do not last forever. After years of use, they lose capacity, but they are not useless. Old EV batteries are now being reused to store solar and wind energy. A car battery can power a home. Then comes recycling. Lithium, cobalt, and nickel are too valuable to waste. New factories are being built to extract these metals from old batteries. This will become a trillion-dollar industry. So when you see an electric car, you are not seeing just a vehicle. You're seeing a global industrial system. Mines, chemistry labs, robotic factories, and billions of microscopic lithium ions moving in silence. This is the real engine of the electric future. Welcome to Factforge, where the machines behind the world reveal their secrets. Subscribe and stay curious.